Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RDA. This is your Manchester United vs Aston Villa match preview. Now this is obviously the second time we're playing them after the FA Cup, what's the word? Smash and grab, that's the word, smash and grab, so we smashed and grab and now we're going to their home ground in the league and, I think it's going to be a tough game. Obviously they're going to have Philip Coutinho there. I don't know if they'll have Lucas Digne yet for them, but they have Digne now as well, so Villa is not going to be an easy game, and I think that if we're not careful, they will actually win this game this time around. So smash like in the video, subscribe if you're new. Yeah, Mr. Maloto, how are you feeling ahead of the Villa game?
I don't know how I'm feeling, to be honest. I can't be happy because, to be honest, it was a pretty poor performance overall, So it's not something I'm going to be happy about with the standards we should have as Manchester United. But at the same time, I'm cautiously optimistic about the future. I think there was some signs of maybe some stuff we can improve on and some stuff that could move in the positive direction. Very little, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful because, as I keep saying, I feel like time is important for this manager. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game.
I think so as well, and like I said, lots of people are missing for us personally. We don't know, Ronaldo might even be a little bit of a doubt because of his hip thing, but I think, at the end of the day, I think Ronaldo he'll be okay for this game and the next game we have. But anyways, Mr. Maloto, Ronaldo, just, actually speaking of Ronaldo, quick, I don't know if you heard any of his comments, but he's basically been saying that, the standards aren't good enough, that when he was younger, he used to listen to the older players and he took that like as, Ronaldo, what are you doing wrong? You should improve. And he's saying that this younger generation, basically, they don't want to help. They don't want to learn. And Ronaldo says he got no problem with that. But like, if you don't want to take my advice and you don't want to learn from me, then do your job. And I was just like, oh, isn't that a captain now? Isn't that a captain's mentality? So positive thing is that Ronaldo is just he's just relentless and hopefully we will have him in our team come this weekend. But Maloto, first, give me your thoughts on Ronaldo's comments, and then also, just about player boosts. How much of a difference do you think Philip Coutinho is going to make to that Villa side this weekend?
Don't joke, mate. I'm kidding. I'm violent Coutinho. Hey, hard-hitting interview. I'm surprised the club let him do it, to be honest, because they tend to like papering over the cracks and not allowing things, our problems, to show out in the open because they don't want to fix them, They rather it just keep persisting and they just focus on making more money. But good interview, captain's interview, as you say, And I think it's no secret that Ronaldo should be captain, Like, he came in, he is the legend, honestly. One of the greatest players to ever walk this planet. And, he shouldn't be captained by Maguire. Like, just that sentence, Ronaldo being captained by Maguire, it just sounds disgusting. It doesn't sound right. And yeah, a lot of the things that he said are things that we know, mentality is fragile, we need to improve, the standards aren't where they need to be, and yeah, I really liked it. And some might say maybe he undermined Ralph by doing that, but I don't think so. I think Ralph will be open to such, because he'll feel like, he probably also thinks that the standard of the club is too low, and that they need to kick up the arse, So I was very happy with the interview, and at least some of our players are genuine, and it's not just we go again.
Yeah, true. And then Philip Coutinho, how much is going to affect the Villa game? Do you think that if they had Philip Coutinho in the last game, would it have made a difference?
No, I think Villa have good players, that's the thing, And I think Coutinho will probably make them better. I am expecting a resurgence. I think he'll come in and he'll feel at home in the Premier League. I just kind of feel like the league suits them more, And I think also at Barca, it was a matter of game time. He wasn't really playing that much, So I think playing a lot will help him, and I just have a feeling he's going to hit the ground running. Hopefully not against us, maybe the next week, But I just think Villa I just feel like the Gerrard not being on the sideline really affected them. What was he?
No, he was on the touchline. He was on the touchline.
Okay, what am I saying?
You were booing him, remember? They were like, you scouse. I'm not going to swear, but you scouse. Yeah.
I'm thinking, I don't know why I am. I'm thinking about my own things, So I don't know. I think they're a good team. I rate them, and I kind of feel like they're a team that we struggle against, And I think being at Villa Park is going to make a big difference compared to it being at Old Trafford, And yeah, I just worry about us on the turnover because that's what Ralph keeps talking about, They can't keep getting caught on the turnover, and I feel like them at home with the crowd on their back, they're gonna try to finish us on the counter. So it's gonna be a scary game.
Actually, that was the next question I was going to ask. Is that how you think this game is going to play out? Because like I said, Steven Gerrard is not the type of manager. Even though he's managing a kind of a mid-table club, he's not the type of manager who's going to say, "Let's just sit back, counter them, let's try win a point, let's see if we can nick a win." I don't think he'll do that. I think he'll be like, if we go toe to toe to them, we could probably beat them. They're not good as a team. This is United. He'd hate to lose against United. You see how much he meant to him in the last game. So I think Stevie and Aston Villa are going to want to win this game, and I think they're going to play as if they're going to win this game. So that if there's Ollie in charge, you'd be like, that's better for us because we just sit back, counter, and then we'll probably nick the win because we can play counter-attacking football. Now we have Ralph. If they press us, I don't know what we can do going forward because I haven't seen what United really do going forward these days. Defensively, we look okay, but going forward, it's gone. It's gone. Whatever's there is gone, So how do you think the game's going to play out?
Yeah, no, as much as I think it's about a balance when teams come to Old Trafford, You don't sink too deep that you don't get a feel of the ball, and United has too much of the ball. As much as United can't really do much with it, but if you give them too much, they still have Ronaldo, they still have top players, Bruno, I guess, on his day, So they can hurt you, So we're finding a balance where you can still take care of the ball and not sink too much. But at the same time, I kind of feel like teams really are most dangerous when we have the ball and we fumble and they get us on the turnover, That's where we see most vulnerable. Where we try push up and then teams just press. We don't take care of it properly. They get it on the counter, on the turnover. McFred are isolated and they can't handle their attackers, So that's the problem, I think. And we just need to be more tidy. We need to be more tidy. One, I kind of feel like we need, as much as the Ralph wants to play directly, sometimes we just need to chill. Sometimes you just need to get a feel of the ball, have the ball possession and just play like a big team, And just overall pressing. Pressing is very important, because the way we beat these type of teams is if we press high and force them to sink. They won't want that. They don't want to be in their own box, 10 men behind the ball, They can't really progress with the ball. And that's going to mean our team working together, as Ronaldo keeps talked about, as Ralph keeps talking about, working in unison and just playing for one another, and just trying to do that over a longer period for 90 minutes and not just 30 minutes. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think it will be interesting. But let's speak more about the game naturally as we discuss the team. So let's go into the team. Formation, lots of people been complaining about our formation, Ralph doesn't really like to speak about it, so I don't think anything will change in that aspect. So the hair and goal, again, no real complaints with that.
Yeah, of course not.
There's no complaints about that.
Okay, let's not talk about team.
Let's not talk about it. There's just no complaints. Like the hair is number one. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Moving on. Luke Shaw is not available for this game because he's suspended, so Tellers will have to play. Yeah, the Tellers will have to play. Varane will play. Maguire should be back from his injury or whatever. But should he play? I'm going to ask you that. Should Maguire really play ahead of Victor Lindelof? Well, Bayer's gone to AFCON. Or Victor Lindelof. Well, yeah. Because, Phil Jones is not going to happen. Even though I think Phil Jones played better than Maguire. Should he play over Victor Lindelof, Malota?
I don't know. Because Maguire's rubbish.
He's rubbish. He's the worst centre-back in the team.
But is Lindelof that much better?
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, that's what I said during the week, so I can't take back my word, So maybe Lindelof should get a chance, But he won't, as you say, because he's got the armband, And he's the poster boy, Captain United. Or Captain Manchester. So, yeah, Maguire will play. And the only positive Maguire ever brings, even though he's not so dominant anymore nowadays, I feel, is the heights. He can win everything in the air. It's the only positive he ever brings. But the thing is is it worth the insane amount of mistakes he makes? I don't think so, So Phil Jones should play because in all the games he has the best performance. Phil Jones should be starting. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, maybe. I take anyone over Maguire. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Things like this when Ralph picks Maguire on the weekend, that's on Ralph. That is on Ralph. That's when I talk about the balls between your legs. How big are they? Let's see. Because Maguire, all the United fans know he should not be playing. So it is what it is. Right back, I think Delo should play because he's just been amazingly better this season than Aaron Bissaka, and I think he just fits Ralph's system more. So yeah, Delo. You agree with that?
It's so tricky. It's so tricky. Because I do get this feeling that in the system, you know, it's about if we're working well together, then the pieces can go into place. But if we're not pressing as a team and there is a lot of gaps, and then people like Delo are being exposed because they're being put under pressure, then in that situation, can one not say, might as well play Wan-Bissaka because defensively he's more solid? I don't know. Or do you just play him and, even if we drop points, at least we're embedding the system, we're working on it, So it's a tricky one. I feel like Ralph as that type of manager will play too low because at the end of the day, we need to practice it. So eventually it gets better. Even if it drops now, over the long term, it'll be more beneficial. But if we're not pressing high, if we're not, if we are leaving too many spaces, and if he is having to do a lot of defensive work, he's not as good as Wan-Bissaka. He's been better, but he's not Wan-Bissaka. So it's going to be interesting. But I would play Delo.
Okay, I was about to ask you, would you play Delo then, you personally? But yeah, I think
Delo.
I would as well. And I like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but I would play Delo. Now in midfield, Fred will play because he loves McFred for some odd reason. He loves McFred. Then there's no Scott McTominay. And for once, I'm actually going to write down here on the whiteboard. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I don't think it will happen. Somehow you'll find a way not to play Donny. We'll play Matic or something. But he gave me some hope. Because after the last game, he said, when we played the diamond formation, when Donny came on, we looked more in control. And I was like, we looked more in control when Donny came on the field. Interesting enough. Tell me more. Because that is something I've been wanting to hear. So I'm going to hope that he plays Donny, especially because he can't pick Scott McTominay. So I'm going to say Donny, and I think that would be the perfect. Do you agree?
Like, it's so hard to be optimistic about Donny possibly playing because we've been heard so many times saying Donny will play and doesn't play, So, yeah, I guess it makes sense. We had more control because we had more numbers in the midfield, and Donny just knows how to handle the ball better. So, logically, we will have more control, But the only reason I think he doesn't want to play Donny, as I said in the last, I think the preview before Villa, is that maybe he feels like Scott and Fred press better. I don't know, And we've seen him play Matic over Donny. That hurts, Matic and Fred, So we'll see. Honestly, if he wants to have more control on the ball, there's no player than Donny. Maybe off the ball stuff. I don't know. I'm not in training. Maybe they see things that we don't see. But on the ball, if you want more control, it's Donny. It's as simple as that, So maybe Ralph needs to find a sacrifice a little and find a balance.
Yeah. One thing I've also noticed
but
is
I will play Donny every day.
I don't think it's a question for you, Fred. I think we all will play Donny every day after week. But another thing I've noticed, when Donny even came on the last game, nobody wanted to pass to Donny. I'm just like, what is this? Is everyone racist towards Donny? What's going on? Why would I want to give Donny the ball? It's ridiculous what's going on with Donny when we get this club. So I feel for Donny. I really hope he does get a chance this week, and I hope that Ralph, there was some truth by those words where if Ralph always speaks about how we need to control games, and then you said, out of your own mouth, you said when Donny came on, we controlled the game better. Okay, pick Donny then. Let's pick Donny then. I'll be very, very happy then. Then I'll be like, okay, there's signs of life again. There's signs of life. So pick Donny and let's move on. Then the next two in front of them, I swear to God, if I see Rashford in this game, I'm giving Ralph 0 out of 10. I will give him a 0. Don't care. I do not care. If I see Rashford, I'm giving Ralph a 0. We can win 10 goals. Rashford can score to the 10 goals. I'll give him a 0. I'm tired. So don't want to see Rashford at all. I think you need Bruno. And I think Jadon Sancho needs to come back. And I really want Sancho back. Because again, you speak about control. You want creativity. There's probably no better players than Bruno, Donny, and Sancho. Well, Pogba, but Pogba's not here yet, so I'd play those two. You agree?
Is Sancho playing midweek again? Is it
injured? Same like Ronaldo, yeah, but for now.
So how is he now? Is he good?
I can check what the update is, but his Ralph's press conference is only tomorrow, so. But I think Sancho should be okay to play this game.
Yeah, if Sancho's okay, then Sancho should play. He's shown some positivity over the last few games he's played, and with Bruno having his thing, I think we need Sancho's creativity right now. And Bruno, it's a situation of who do we have? Who else, to play in that position, Who's going to do a decent job? Maybe Donny, but then that leaves a hole. He doesn't play anyway, so I guess it's up to you to decide. You know, is Bruno so bad that you want Donny to play? Maybe it's fair. I mean, imagine being Donny right now. You know, I mean, it's not like Bruno's playing well. You know, so if you don't
If
think
anything,
6,
I wouldn't even mind dropping Bruno deep and putting Donny forward, more forward then. I would not mind that.
yeah, that could work. That could work. You know, so it's interesting. I wonder what's going through Ralph's head. You know, and yeah, you know, Donny comes on and makes a difference. As you say, you know, it must. You must think maybe I can try this. I can try that. You know. So it's gonna be interesting, but Bruno will play because he seems to be in favor of Bruno, and Sancho should play, and he seems to prefer Mason at centre position. I don't know. I just get this feeling that he prefers Mason there, but as we fans, I think most of us prefer Mason to play up next to Ronaldo because we think that's the future, you know. So I think that front four makes sense.
I also
Can
think.
Cavani play after playing
Well,
midweek? I don't know.
that's exactly what I was gonna ask, because the only reason I haven't put Cavani is because I'm just thinking Cavani's not Ronaldo, you know. Even if Ronaldo played the last game, I know Ronaldo could play this game because he's just an unreal athlete. Cavani's not that type of player. He needs to be rested. He needs to be rotated. He's just not Cristiano Ronaldo. And I think to have Mason and Ronaldo up front, I would like it. I would love Martial more, but we all know how that situation is. So I think Mason should play just because Cavani, I don't think he could. I mean, it was a long enough rest for him. But I don't really think we would need Cavani. Bring something a bit different to the team, you know. So I'd play Cavani. I mean, I'd play Mason and Ronaldo.
Yeah, Mason and Ronaldo. I think it's Tony.
Tony, yeah.
Tony.
Oh, I love. You know what the best thing is? I love how everyone is crying for Tony to be back, and I was just like, yeah. No, but nobody wanted to
I keep
listen.
saying on the show.
Nobody wanted to
been
listen. I'm
saying
not
this.
having. Nobody wanted to listen about my Tony speeches.
No. I've been saying on the show. I like Cavani, but it doesn't mean I hate Tony. I like Tony. I mean, come on, it's Tony. You know.
Yeah, you had
So-
Cavani. We've seen 0s out of 10s for the last 3 weeks. Starting Cavani has put us so.
Yeah, it's sad that the relationship has broken down, you know. So, yeah, Tony can't make it. I think this is the future probably, and yeah, I think that's the front four.
Yeah, Tony. I swear, if I see Tony, Ralph's getting a 10. I'm not. He can have the biggest thinker I've ever seen. I'd give Ralph a 10 if I see Martial play this game. It will never happen. It will never happen. He doesn't even make the bench, Tony. You know, it's not even like he's on the bench. So let's maybe bring him on, see how it is. It's never on the bench, so hey, we're asking for miracles there. But anyways, yeah. Score predictions. So yeah, let's get into the score predictions. Maloti, before we give our score predictions, as always, now there's a new feature on this channel. Mr. Google himself. It's a bit scary how they've rated the chances of this game, but they're basically saying 33% chance of an Aston Villa win, 27% chance of a draw, and only a 40% chance of a United win. I think that says it all. Really, I think that says it all. So, what do you think is going to happen?
Not good numbers whatsoever. Yeah, no, I think we're under no illusion. This is going to be a difficult game, and it's because United. You know, cities don't struggle with this game, the type of games. Liverpool don't, you know, and it's just where we are.
This is a 3-0 for Liverpool and City.
Yeah, we struggle with dominating and control. That's why Ralph has been saying it so much, because we do struggle with it, you know. And yeah, it is a bit frustrating, as we've talked about, when he doesn't play players like Donny, but he speaks of control, you know. So yeah, I think when you do things like that, you know, you can't have the fans on your side, you know. And I feel like as the basis, a similar problem he has with Ole is that at least play them in the match and show us, you know, because come on, you can't just rely on training. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. I think, as I said, on the break they're gonna be very aggressive. In general, they're gonna be very aggressive. They're gonna be pacey. They're gonna destroy Fred. They're going to destroy Fred, Maguire, you know, and I don't have the confidence that we can press as high as we need to. We can protect the ball as much as we need to. You know, we won't lose it willy-nilly. Especially if we're losing it willy-nilly at home, away from home, with the stadium jumping. What's going to happen? You know. So I am not confident. You know. And my heart says, yeah, don't worry, we'll win. But for once, I'm not going to listen to it, and I don't see us winning this game. I shall go with. I'm gonna go with a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. continue with the breaks, huh? What you saying to us?
Maybe. I wonder, will he even play?
I would think so. I think so. If we did win this game, we'd be on 34 points. Yeah, as try for United. We still have a game in hand, but we will just be 1 point behind Arsenal.
On that point, look, I feel like maybe. Oh, cool. We're not going to talk about top 2, top 3. Maybe that's too far. Not maybe, that's too far. But I feel like for 4th, I mean, we still have half of the season to play. You know? So I'm still very confident we'll make 4th. Maybe just, but we'll make 4th. I'm confident about that, you know? But we need to stop picking up points.
Ronaldo said he expects nothing less than top 3. And I was like, ooh. It's like, yeah. We're going to let them. We might be playing an Everton Cup. So, but I agree with you. I don't feel good about this game. So, I don't feel good about this. You're playing away. Our form is shocking. Never say never with Cristiano Ronaldo in your team. But, yeah, I just don't feel good about this game. So, if Donny plays, if that team plays, Albert Maguire's still there. It's tough out. Yeah, being a United fan. You know, just for the sake of it, let's just hope we can scam for 1-0 win. Okay? Is that too hard? Is that too much to ask for? Let's just hope we can scam one. Scam a 1-0 win. Yeah.
The worry is that they've got Ings, they've got Watkins, we're playing with Fred. They're scoring a goal. Come on, like I love my club, but they're scoring a goal. You know, they didn't do it midweek, yes, but I feel like at Villa Park it's a different story. You know, so can we respond? You know, hopefully we score first. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough game for us.
Yeah.
Nerve-wracking.
I think it will be nerve-wracking. You know, now that you say we never, I know we like keeping clean sheet now and then, but it's very sus clean sheet. That ball will go in the back of the net. Whether it's offside or not offside, that's in another hands. But I think that ball will go back in the net this time. So like I said, never say never. I'm just going to hope we win 1-0 in it. So let's just see what happens.
I hope we win because, like, if we don't, the noise, like, I can't stand it, honestly. Like, the noise around Ralph is just going to be way too much, you know? And, like, I was listening to the media, I don't know what's wrong with them. I was listening to Sky Sports react to Ronaldo's interview today. An interview they did. React to the interview. And they were saying, if you read between the lines, he's basically saying, you know, he knows right, Ralph doesn't, and if he does that...
Even then, no, he's right still. No, even then, if that's true, he's still right. Ronaldo knows more. Nah, I'm having it. Ronaldo does know more.
You said nothing like that. Ronaldo said nothing like
that.
Yeah,
he didn't say anything like that. But even then, it's like, I can't remember who said it, but someone was saying, like, even if Ronaldo does say something like that, he's right. He'll just tell you, go Google my name, go to Wikipedia, read what it says there, and then come back to me. And it's just like, yeah, exactly, so shut up.
I think Ronaldo's smart enough to realize that he's not a coach. Yeah? Smart enough to realize he's not a coach. And there's so many aspects to coaching a team than just playing as number 9. No matter who you are. You might have seen it happen, but there's so many aspects when you are in that position, you know. And no matter who you are, you still need to go and sharpen your skill or your knowledge, you know. So I think Ronaldo realized that because of the standards he puts for himself. So he would never say something like that. At least I feel. And he did say himself that I'm not the manager. I'm not the president, as he put it, you know. So yeah, I just feel like Ronaldo said nothing like that. And the media will always go overboard United. So
it's
if we
Ronaldo.
lose this game,
it's just how Ronaldo. It's just how people are with Ronaldo in general as well. Ronaldo is the most influential person in the world. Of course, you're gonna try like bring him down or hate on him.
Drama at United. It's just a lot of drama. I feel like any other club, they like give him time. Not United. You don't get time at United.
Oh no! You get time if you're a club legend. Only give him time. Give him time.
No. I mean, I feel like inside the club, we will probably give people time. Sometimes to a point where we shouldn't, because we're not on it like that when it comes to football. But I feel like outside, there's this weird, intense, reactionary nature when it comes to this club. It's a football thing, but with United, it's just...
That's because it's United. That's the thing, man. That's because it's United. Just saying like Ronaldo, just the biggest name, the biggest brand, you know, so it is what it is. But anyways, let's just hope we can beat that damn Scouse rat this weekend, because I'd hate to lose it to him. I honestly despise Steven Gerrard, by the way. I despise Steven Gerrard. So I really do hope we can put a fat L on his forehead. So let's just hope we get the W. Let's hope we have some Ronaldo action there, you know, just stay and I hope for that. But anyways,
Very happy.
exactly. Is there anything else you wanna mention or say a little bit?
I just hope to see progress and some bit of direction.
Okay, fair enough. So if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe, please smash a like. You guys have been killing it lately on the channel, so thank you very much, and we shall see you all very soon. Goodbye.